Welcome back to Drola's Garage. Today I'm going to be working on the Boxster again. I'm going to give it an oil change. I'm going to fix that airbag light that's been driving me nuts. And I'm going to see if I can buff the hood a little bit and just kind of give it its final touches before I put it for sale. I'm trying to think, oil change, I said that. I think that's about it, just clean it up. So, stay tuned. Time for an oil change. I got to get the car up in the air and drain the oil out of it, change the filter, and be done, because who knows when the last time this car had an oil change was. I'm pretty sure the car sat for a number of years and it's due for some fresh oil. Time for an oil change. I got to get the car up in the air and drain the oil out of it, change the filter, and be done, because who knows when the last time this car had an oil change was. I'm pretty sure the car sat for a number of years and it's due for some fresh oil. That oil coming out of there is like water. It's very thin. It doesn't look too dirty. It's just very thin. Good thing I'm changing it. Any of you that have seen my videos in the past know that anytime I do an oil change on one of these IMS cars, I always check the filter. And this one looks squeaky clean. Excellent. All right. I hooked up the computer to try to get that airbag light off, and apparently it's the driver belt buckle, the seat belt buckle. So when I get to the shop, I will, I don't know, I'll mess with it. I'll see if I can get it to work. If not, I have another one, so I'll just replace it. Probably be the easiest thing to do. So yeah, that's my only other issue on the car. Other than cosmetics, I'm gonna give it a little buff and all that, you know, the hood and the trunk. But otherwise, that little light right there is the last of my worries. So here's what happened. I forgot to film it, but basically I took the seat out. You can see no more light. So what happened was, if you guys remember from my last video, one of my last videos, I changed the seats. So the guy I bought the seats from cut the wire that goes from the buckle here. So I basically put it back together, cleared the code, and voila. No more lights, nice and clean, the way it's supposed to be. That airbag light was really not my friend. So I'm happy that it's gone. I went to the auto parts store and I got some 2500 grit wet sand paper. And I did the front here, and then I buffed it out with that Meguiar's scratch and swirl remover. So results are not that great. It's better, but it's not that great. I think I would need to cut deeper into the paint, maybe with some 1500, then some 2000, and maybe even 3000 to really get it to shine. But I don't want to overdo it, so I'm just going to leave it like that. It looks better. All that staining that it had, at least it's gone. It's not really all that shiny, but it's better. And I'll show you in the back here what it looks like. I don't know how well you can see this. Where I wet sanded it, you can see the difference there. See, this is wet sanded, this is not, or at least parts of it. So I'm going to go ahead and buff this out too and see what it comes out like. I'm not expecting any miracles, but anything would look better than what it was. So again, I don't want to overdo it. I should have hit this right here, or I'll hit that with the buffer, and then I'm just going to leave it alone. That's as far as I'm going to go. I'm not a paint correction guy, nor am I, set out to be one. So I'll just leave it alone. But I'm sure a paint correction person could definitely take care of that. But you can see the difference between non-sanded and sanded. So let's see what it looks like now after I buff it. Again, it's no miracle worker, but it does look a lot better. even just like that, just with one pass over it. So I'll go ahead and finish it and just leave it at that. It's still not too great. You can still see some discolorations here, but it's as good as it's gonna get. And that's about all she wrote. Didn't come out too bad at all. Definitely better than it was, aside from this right here, which looks like a reflection of the cloud, but it's not. It actually looks okay. Again, it's not that shiny. I guess maybe I can hit it with the wax. Let me hit it with the wax in the machine and see what happens. Maybe it'll bring out a little more shine. But even still, like that, it's still 100 times better. Not bad. Not perfect, but not bad. So that'll wrap up this video on the Boxster. There's a couple more things I need to do. The radio, I already took the radio apart. I got it all kind of in pieces there. I need to order the harness that ties into it. 1 second, please. And I had it up on the lift, and it turns out it's the drop links for the sway bars that are making all the clunkety clunks. So I'm gonna go ahead and just order them. I'm gonna put the car in the back there underneath the 964, although I should bring the 964 down, because if it's up there, I'm not gonna drive it, and I do wanna drive it. But anyway, I'm gonna put it back there until the parts come in. At least it still runs and drives, so I can, if I wanna get the 964 out, I can still get it out. That's it. There will be another video. I thought this was going to be the last video on this car, but no, there's going to be another one. I don't know why. It seems like for some reason this car just likes being on the screen, you know what I mean? Piggy here's ready to go also. As you can tell, she thinks we're leaving in that car, but we're not. And she's ready to go. So I hope you liked the video. Please hit the like button and the subscribe button and the notification bell. Leave me any comments down below. I'm almost done with this car. I'll see what happens. Rolla964 on Instagram. Thanks for watching.